Welcome to Crow and Klein, here today with your daily energetic check-in. And I'm using the Sacred Forest Oracle, and our card of focus is Foggy Bog. It's funny, I say our card of focus, and yet we have the fog card that's come out. So it is about patience, okay? Patience. So this is kind of requiring a time of quiet and stillness, and not moving forward right now because it's hard to see, right? The truth of things may not be what you're actually perceiving because we're shrouded in sort of this fog, right? Fog can be, you can get lost in the fog, right? It can send you in the wrong direction. If we don't really, if we can't see where we're going, it's fog, the foggy bog. So, yeah, so basically things may be a lot different than how you're perceiving them right now because there is sort of this confusion of this fog, okay? Great patience is required right now because things are obscured. And when we try to move around in the fog, our imagination can really take over and sort of create a story or create things that we consider to be fact that aren't really true because the truth is obscured. Okay, so this is about listening to your intuition. This kind of a fog can actually spark your intuition if you haven't been feeling like you've been getting the messages or hearing that internal intuitive voice of yours. This situation of sitting and being still and waiting for the fog to lift can actually spark that intuition, okay? Can actually get it moving again. So just listen to your inner yearnings, okay? Pay attention to things like random thoughts or whatnot, because you've got messages coming in from your higher self for you, for your best and highest good. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Just don't get, because it's also sort of a watery environment. Don't get overwhelmed with emotions. Okay. Just kind of, really it's just a time to go deeper, follow your intuition, have patience, and wait for the fog to lift before taking action. Okay, this is really, really important. Okay, just be patient. Wait for the fog to lift. All right, let us dig in to this beautiful card. I love fog. I think it's mysterious and cool. All right, I'm gonna grab the golden wheel today, and let's see. Honestly, it's a pretty cut and dry message, right? Just chill out and wait for things to become clear, for the fog to lift. The egret, the bird there, is really, really patient, right? It can stand still for a long time and wait for the fish to come to it, right? So there's probably a lesson in that as well. All right, I want to thank everybody for being here. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate your support. All of my information is in the drop down. Feel free to reach out for a reading. I'm considering opening my hypnosis calendar back up. I do higher consciousness hypnosis, but I'm not quite sure yet. So once it's open, it'll be in the drop down box. Okay, and yeah, let's get to it. So, waiting for the fog to lift, waiting for your clarity, patience before striking. Yep. The Four of Cups is a card of awareness, right? It can also be a card of, what am I trying to say? Oh, I just totally lost the word. Okay, it's a card of awareness. It can be a card of boredom, like you're tired of taking cups being handed to you and it's not working out. It's awareness in the fact that there are other cups coming at you, but you're so, kind of absorbed with how things haven't been working that you're not paying attention to other things coming in. Okay. Apathetic, that's the word I was trying to think of. I kept thinking empathetic, but it's apathetic. When we don't even have the energy to care anymore, right? So this is the nature of where you're at right now with this situation, because there hasn't been clarity yet. Like, I'm with you. I am so with you on that. Yeah, this is your energy, totally just ready to walk away. I really like the Eight of Cups, because you are walking away from all the things that you've tried, all the things that no longer work for you, but also walking into something that is unknown, right? So that is a courageous act in itself. And realizing the Eight of Cups is walking directly into the Nine of Cups, okay, which is emotional wish fulfillment. Yeah, you've got to wait for the fog to lift, though, before you can do it. Yeah, so the fog, it feels like, has kind of created this a little bit, right? Because you don't have the whole picture. You can't see the whole landscape when it's all foggy. Yeah, okay. Yeah, keep in mind, this is all about something that you've wished and dreamed for, okay? So when we are taking moves and making moves and taking action, is what I'm trying to say, when things aren't clear, then, it might be pushing us farther away from what it is that we really wish for and what our dreams are, okay? This is what you need to keep in mind. Patience is going to get you to your wishes and your dreams. With clarity. Clarity is hard. Oh, clarity is hard. Well, excuse me. Chariot incoming. All right. Chariot's about movement. It's about moving forward. And this is really saying it's time to look up, be aware of other things around you. Stop focusing on what isn't working. Look at what's around you, and things will start moving again, right? Once things are clear. Excuse me. It's funny, when they're running and this dust looks kind of like fog too. Yeah. Patience. Patience is what's going to get things moving for you again. Patience. All right. Here, let me adjust that a little bit. I don't know how I got so out of whack here. Okay. Walking away, walking away, walking away. That is your energy of walking away. It almost feels like, obviously you're not meant necessarily to walk away unless it's this energy, this sort of apathetic, bored, unaware energy. This card is not asking us to walk away. This card is asking us to be patient. So maybe, if you're having trouble with patience right now, you feel like walking away, okay? This is saying don't walk away. Keep in mind that if you stay this course, you are heading towards your dreams and your goals, and your wishes come true, right? Okay, so this is also your energy. Yeah, you've had it. Yeah, that's a lot of crap, right? There's a lot of swords in the back, a lot of swords on the ground, and yet you still have a sword in your hand, so you haven't given up. The Ten of Swords is an ending. And it's an ending to the pressure of all of these swords on you, okay? This won't get any worse, so, but this is where you are in your energy. You're done. What's that? Stick a fork in me, I'm done, right? And you want to walk away, right? This energy is asking you to wait. Do not make any rash decisions. Be patient. Allow the fog to clear. Because right now, how you're feeling in this energy is in your mind. Like you've created a story around this because you don't have the whole story right now. Okay? You don't have the whole story. And you don't have the whole story because because it's not meant to be clear yet. And how frustrating is that? I hear ya. I get it. Be patient. Be patient. I know your energy is fatigued, exhausted, but this is still going to lead you to something that you've wished for, okay? Let's go ahead and get one for the star. There we go. Oh, well, looky. If I can focus. This thing doesn't focus very well all the time. Okay. Wow, look at that. Okay. That is a karmic union, whether it is a love interest, a bestie, a business partner, whatever it is. It is coming up underneath something that you've wished for. Okay? So now we have a clearer message. Stay patient and allow the fog to lift. Okay? It has put you in this energy of just like, okay, I'm sitting here, but I'm not really aware. I'm waiting for something to come in, but I can't really see it. And some forward momentum. Okay, so things are still moving even though you're standing still and in quietness. Your energy is you're done, you've had it, no more. Okay, but this is based on what you think is going on, and you don't know the full story because of the fog. Be patient and allow the fog to lift because it is bringing clarity about something that you've wished and dreamed about, which is some sort of divine union. Okay, now some people think this is twin flame, and it could be in your situation. And as I said before, it could just be a soulmate love, right? It could be a bestie, it can be a business partner, it can be some sort of karmic union, whatever that may be, okay? But the advice of the card and the energy today is have patience, stay still, listen to your intuition, even if it seems really wonky and you're like, what am I thinking, right? That's what we want to do. Don't walk away. I know it feels like that's the only option left, but just hold the course, okay? Hold the course. Allow the fog to lift. I want to get a card for this Two of Cups and your wishes because there's something really beautiful happening for you at the end of all of this hardship. You know, whether it is real or perceived, okay? Seven of Wheels. Yeah. Persistence. I mean, it's a waiting game. It's a waiting game. You've planted the seeds. That's why this is all so crazy, you know. We don't know until the plants start coming up out of the ground, right? This could be a business partner. And it could be somebody that ends up being both for you, okay? It's a karmic connection, but you've got to wait for the fog to lift. Be patient. Please be patient. Good things are really, really coming. Good things are coming. Oh, I love it. All right. that's it. That's your reading. Thank you so much for being here. I so appreciate you. Like and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Bye.